What have I been up to? Well, a lot. A lot, actually. And my room is a mess, as always. I'll show you. We got this iMac here. This should have been a project slash tutorial iMac, like, upgrade video thing, but I failed at it pretty bad. I ripped the cable first, so I had to order the cable, which I fixed. But what I wanted to show you is how to upgrade the hard drive and also swap out the optical drive for a hard drive caddy. Unfortunately, now that it's all done and should be working, the computer is not recognizing it. So I can't put up this video as a tutorial because in the end it didn't work. And I don't want people to follow this and then they, have the same problem with this utility not recognizing it. And I think it's because it doesn't like having a SSD hooked up via these optical drive SATA port. I don't know. It's like 2 months ago, and I was just so pissed off because I put so much work into it and then it didn't work, and that's just life. So I'm telling you that I don't know what I'll do with this piece of crap. It's a 2010 i3 model. I paid like $100 for it, but that's back in summer. Like, then it was standing around. And then I finally did the project, and I even ordered another 765M, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to upgrade it again because it just pissed me off so much. I hate that computer, actually. Anyway, mine though, very happy with it. Not a single issue with it. I use it almost every day now, but I have other things going on. Don't use it that much, but when I cut YouTube videos and record audio stuff, this is the machine. And I tell you, this isn't gonna go above 1013 for now for quite a while, because I don't want to deal with like having troubles and then maybe even reinstalling or cloning or whatever. So it's staying on high Sierra. This is a work machine. What a lot of people don't understand is, yes, I showed you that in the video. We did all the upgrades and stuff, but that is a work machine. It needs to work, and I can't screw around with it too much. That's why I bought this. But this is a little bitch, so I'm kind of stuck with that right now. Yeah, it's a mess. I found that Internet of Things learning kit. I don't know when I bought that. It must have been years ago, like an old Arduino board and some breadboard stuff. Just LED and whatever. Yeah, I found that because I needed some components. Yeah. Did I say the room is a mess? I think I said that. Yeah, we got this tablet. This is a Acer tablet, and it had a smashed screen and digitizer. I replaced the screen digitizer. Unfortunately, I bent the battery, and I was too afraid of putting the old bent battery back in because it's a huge ass tablet battery with a lot of milliamps, and I don't want this blowing up or so. And also, this is gonna go on a wall and not do much. So I basically just bought this new battery to be, dead in a couple of months because it's always plugged in. But whatever, it was cheap. I paid $20 for it, for repair, another 20, and for the battery, I think another 20. So yeah, I could have maybe just bought a working one, and maybe even a good one, because this is clearly not a good tablet. It's like, I don't know, maybe from the Android 4 era or something. But it doesn't matter. All it needs to do is display a web page for a weather station project if you're working on. And that's all it needs to do. So I think it's up to the task of it. And it's very close to being done. And it's so fun because the apparently, supposedly, new digitizer has scratches on it. That was not for me for moving it or something. This came this way. I mean, not that I would care, but it's kind of shit. But that's what you get from AliExpress stuff. So yeah, the screen works though. So it's just all I'm gonna do is just wait for the battery, put this panel back on, and then it's done. And maybe I'll flash a custom ROM on it or something. Maybe I'll show you it. It's actually pretty easy tablet to work on, like very straightforward stuff. All you do is you pop this plastic off, like with one screw it's secured. Yeah, that screams quality, I know, but I tell you, disassembling this is like really, really simple. Not a lot is glued, everything's just screwed together, and that's it, you know. You got two speakers, pretty basic stuff, motherboard, and then, yeah, camera, whatever, you know, very, very, very simple. Kind of was surprised a bit. Thought it was going to be harder, but wasn't. A LAN party machine, which hasn't seen one single LAN party since I built it. That will change in a month or so, because then we're gonna do our annual Christmas LAN party. In there, it's gonna prove itself if it's up to the task. I already installed some server-related things. It's gonna run some servers, and the Ryzen 3 is easily up to the task. So I'm looking forward to using this, carrying it with this handle. Now it has the upgraded R9 280, as you know, from my old graphics card from the PC, from my main PC, and so now it's pretty decent. 8 gigabytes of RAM, 240 gig SSD, you know, pretty decent little system. Way too good for what I use it all the time. It's a workshop machine. Look up manuals, do some research, put up some guides or so for things I repair, but that's really all I do with it most of the time. So now when I'm at the LAN party, it's finally gonna get pushed a bit, but not that we're gonna push it all that much, because the games we play are really old. Then we got some unfortunate stuff as well. I got here this one M8 HTC phone, which I showed you, one mate. Well, it's not so great anymore, mate. I broke it because HTC sucks with their phone designs. You need to disassemble it, pop it all off. You know, with a broken screen, it's not a big deal. You just be rough and all. But with the new screen, I tried and failed. And also now this button is broken. It's totaled. I mean, all the money, I buried it. But whatever, I had fun with it. I tried replacing the screen. I learned something. And that is that you shouldn't repair HTC phones, or at least not this one. But from the looks of it, they're all the same. So they're probably just ass crap to work on. So yeah, remind you, no HTC and no Huawei phones. I'm not touching these, not at all. Like recently, a friend offered me a repair I should do, like for him, a smashed Huawei screen. I was like, no, just get the hell out of here with this thing. Here we got. That's another project. That's a better thing. No, not the broken iPhone. Broken iPhone is just an iPhone 6 from a part slot, which is totaled. Has a broken screen, iCloud locked, smash back. You know, it's just, I don't know what's good with it, actually. Just maybe the only thing that's good is the button, and maybe the battery is somewhat okay. Camera, yeah. Charging port, that's all. So it's only for spare. Maybe some Wi-Fi flex cable, Bluetooth, whatever. Then we got an iPhone 6s with a repaired screen. Unfortunately, iCloud locked, and I will just sell it as is, because the iCloud bypass, while it works, you can't make phone calls when you do that. So that defeats the purpose of a phone. So yeah, maybe they'll fix that in the future, whatever. I don't know what I actually thought. Like, I got my hopes up so big about this iCloud bypass with the checkra. I mean, it's awesome that they did it, but did I really expect that it's gonna be this easy? Nah. But what I wanted to say is, getting off topic here quite a bit, not used to making YouTube anymore. This is a Samsung Galaxy S3, again, busted screen. I'm replacing that screen. Yes, I'm that dumb. I just want to do it. I already did an S3 for a friend who wanted me to repair the phone because he had some data on it. He found it, had a broken screen, didn't display anything. He was like, "Hey, can you fix that? I want the data." And I'm like, "Sure, mate, we gotta do that." And I saw this listed locally for, I don't know, like sub $10 or so, like just thrown after, I guess. And yeah, it's working fine. It's got some like, yeah, it's got some scuffs and shit, but whatever. It's running Android 9, which was very surprised that it's still working, that you can still install it, and it works rather decent. I gotta tell you, for a phone as old as this is, running Android 9 is like awesome. But also having it like perform okay, sure, it's a little slow, but I mean, it's got Android 9, you know? Just flash all your S3s. Do it. So it's a pretty good phone still. Battery sucks though, it needs replacing, but I'm not gonna do that. I want to replace the screen just because of lol. But no, you know, I like throwing away money at technology. I mean, but this is maybe gonna go to somebody who is gonna get started with smartphones and shit. So it's gonna be a Christmas present for him. Maybe, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a good start for somebody who has never had experiences with these things. And I'll probably keep it on Android 9 because he's an older dude. He doesn't mind waiting a bit, and it's secure and up to date. So yeah, this is gonna be a good thing. And yeah, what else do we got? Oh yeah, bought a new laptop, but it's downstairs. Well, can't show you that. Here is the Raspberry Pi weather station project I'm working on. This is an anemometer. Anemometer sounds so weird in English. Yeah, it spins, measures the wind, and I already wrote a script for it, which works, to my surprise. Yeah, it was pretty easy. I've never done this sort of stuff before with using a Raspberry Pi as a GPIO with the GPIO pins. Well, it's not completely true. I did like with a friend of his Raspberry Pi. We did some like LED blinking and whatever just for the fun. But this is some serious stuff. This is gonna get put up outside my house. It's gonna measure the degrees. Unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too stupid to wire these up, but I'm pretty sure it's not my fault. I think all of these sensors, I bought 3, as you can see, they're all probably broken, or they're just not getting recognized by any machine. And I've tried it with this, and I've tried it with this one, and none of them would recognize it. So not even like, yes, I went through the hassle of connecting all 3 up to all my 2 Raspberries. So yeah, and then it didn't even work, so it was very annoying. Yeah, got some laptops for my refurbishing business. Well, it's pushing it a bit, just, you know, the occasional repair. Still need to sell these things now that it's Black Friday. They're all jumping on the latest new stuff, so probably gonna stay with these guys for a while. This is a Toshiba. This is an Acer with the shittiest keyboard I've ever seen in my life. This is the Acer, sorry, but not that I would care anyway. Just a normal laptop, you know, nothing extra out of the ordinary. My old ThinkPad, T430, it's retired. Not because it's too slow, not because it's bad in any way, but I replaced it. I'm gonna get it from downstairs because that's what you need to see. Ta-da! My new laptop. Found it now for 2 months or so. And surprise, it's another T-Series ThinkPad. This time a T460S. It is a very, very nice laptop to have. But that is my new laptop. And yeah, I went all out. This is my new phone. Yes, after who knows how many years, I've retired my trusty iPhone SE. It's up there. Yeah, it's gonna stay for me for a while. Not planning on getting rid of it anytime soon. This is a iPhone 7. I bought that with a smashed screen for $150 or 170 it was, maybe, I don't know, a 32 gigabyte model. and I replaced it with an original refurbished screen, so it's, you know, basically a new iPhone. Unfortunately, I kind of screwed up the proximity sensor, so sometimes it works, sometimes not. Maybe I didn't even screw it up, maybe it was already broken. But, you know, that's an easy fix. And now, like when I telephone, I gotta have to be careful not to trigger something with my ear. But I don't telephone all that much, so, you know, I will fix that, of course, but it's gonna have to wait. What can I say, you know, from somebody who never had a bigger phone as this? I'm real. I had a 4, a 5S, and 2 iPhone SE, so all of them except the 4, even smaller. So yeah, that was kind of hard, and there's a friend writing me something.